I'm gonna tell you this though. Don't say that about my man. He should not say that. He should not go on no social media talking.
You ready to go cry in the car?
Okay guys, it's your girl Bella and welcome back to Gossip Unplugged. If you're new here, go ahead and tap that subscribe button because over here, we don't miss a thing. Now let's get into today's tea.
Trying to comprehend.
So Nique went live and one of the questions that came up was whether she'd be open to doing a collab with Daysha. Here's what Nique had to say.
Thoughts on Chris Sales? That motherfucker crazy. He's so funny though, but he crazy as hell. Oh, what I'm looking for. What's my thoughts on Daysha? I love Daysha, but I'm not the type to be like, oh, I'm not saying I'm necessarily mad up because I don't think me or Daysha is just mad or pressed about the situation. But I'm not a firm believer like, oh, I'm just gonna link with Daysha just because I don't like Laina. That's not really my vibe, you know what I mean? And I see a lot of y'all saying collab with Daysha. I think at the time collabing with Daysha would just be like on some team up shit, which I love Daysha. And I feel like she would probably feel the same. I just think it's corny. Now, if we was to link up, which we have before, we probably will still in the future. If we was to link up and do something just genuine, then I would love that. But I'm not doing shit just because, oh, we both not liking the same person right now.
And let's not forget, Nique and Daysha have worked together before, so it's nothing new. It's just that this time they're keeping it cute and classy. And honestly, that's Nique being the bigger person, letting things go, while Laina's still out here yapping. But hey, that's what people saying, not me, allegedly.
King is problematic. I know it's not Nique. Nique got her rich ass that's helping with Kaiser, they both doing their thing. They got a blended family. King is bitter. He's not happy in his situation. Because anybody that was genuinely happy in their situation, they're not going to make shit hard for the other parent. They're not going to make it hard. It's just going to be easy. You not over her, bro. You're hating, you mad that she leveled up. Yeah, okay, you may not want her back, but I can't tell. Okay, they really don't want somebody back. They're not going to make parenting hard. All you have to do is communicate back and forth with Nique about your son. That's it. Y'all don't talk about shit else. Literally nothing else but the child. It's not that motherfucking hard. King Kaiser have his own phone. You have to call Nique's phone. Call his phone. You know what I'm saying? This shit is so easy to co-parent. Very easy to co-parent. It's the parents who be bitter, who not happy in their situation, who be broke. You chose that low. You had a million options probably. Somebody told you your family for the linebacker. So suffer. You want to suffer right over there with that big bitch.
I was really expecting like, okay, I understand what you talk about. I see your point of view now. Instead of like, oh my God, no. Nique is the reason for everything. Nique is even the reason we moved to Thailand. Like, I just be wanting a little, you know what? I get where you're coming from, girl. Like, I apologize. We could have communicated better. That's what I've been wanting. Instead of pointing the finger all the time. And try to like bring up other stuff that don't have nothing to do with what.
After watching that, you can't help but wonder, is King a little bitter? Maybe it's resentment. Nique moved on. She's flourishing, with or without a man. Meanwhile, King and Laina trying all kind of stuff. Family channel, engagement, 2 kids, the whole works. But them views, not the same. And that's not me throwing shade. That's just the analytics. The content not hitting like before. It's giving meh. Nique also said that all she wanted was for King and Laina to just understand where she was coming from. But instead, it's like they trying to debunk everything she says instead of owning up and taking some accountability. Ooh. Now let's get into CJ So Cool because he went on a whole rant yesterday and y'all what happened there? Who told Tata and Royalty to link up with CJ on 32s? Let's roll that clip first, then we'll talk.
This is one of those things that I realized, well, while CJ on 32s is still paying to play catch up with me, I'm actually on my way to my new house. You know, I've already had it for about 7 days, but I chose not to show anybody because this is one of those things that I realized over time has been an error in my behalf, which is when I show everybody every single thing that I'm doing, they get my addy, they do whatever they want. Right? Well, this time I've decided to be a little bit more mature about my move, and it's been on the low. So with that being said, I'm tired of hiding it. I'm tired of looking like I ain't got no motion. I'm not posting. Y'all out here texting me, talking about CJ on 32s is with your ex and your baby mama. Y'all do remember that I don't care, right? I'm the original maker of that meme. I don't care. Yeah, that still stands. Right now, to this day, I have never cared about anything, especially when it comes to them. First of all, Royalty is a free bop. Tata, super free bop. But CJ on 32s has to pay for them. That should just settle it all right there. Like, if you have to pay for free box, you are not that man. I'm sorry, bro. You are not Timothy. I know you think you are because you're getting free scam money from your subscribers and supporters, but that doesn't mean that you're the man. I mean, you have a Ponzi scheme that's been successful for 3 years, but other than that, what have you accomplished, my guy? I mean, you still haven't shown me anything worth anything. I've been on YouTube and social media for 10 plus years. I made over $20 million. You will never in your life catch up. I know you're trying your hardest, but it's not working. Royalty amounts to like 5 cents. Tata like 2.5 cents. Combined, you got about 7.5 cents worth of females around you, bro. I have Lexi. That's it. That's all I need. You do realize that. We will never forget. You spam Lexi with likes and hearts and DMs, begging her to come join the 32 winning team. Right? What did she do? She played you and put your old ass in your place. My guy, you're 50 years old. You know how y'all be saying you're pushing 40? No. He's actually 50. Wait, should I post his documents? I have the man's social security. I have his freaking arrest records. I have every house he's ever rented. I have every car he's ever had. I have all his whole family, every number he's ever had. I have his whole records. Thanks to Man Kevo. So should I just post that? I mean, because technically I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out here that wish they had that information to take to the police since he keeps scamming everybody. But you know what? I'm not even like that. You know, I'm not a snitch. And I'm not a big boy. CJ32s. You're nothing more than a female with dreads. My God, you was getting your hair twisted in prison by your prison cellmate who then got out of jail with you and you continuously goes to him. What does that say? What does that say? It says to me, I don't know about the people watching, but to me, it says a lot, and I would never want to be associated with you. Now, it is true that I gave you clout 7 years ago. I put you on YouTube, and I tried to teach you the ways. Why did I do that? For anyone that really wants to know the truth, I guess I might as well spill the beans, man. When I was a young teen, 19 years old, pushing my old school SpongeBob whip, going back and forth to Chicago, I saw CJ on 32s in his car gang. They was called So Icy Boys. Yeah, you know, Gucci, man. They call themselves the So Icy Boys, right? I was the only one that was actually icy. So whenever I would see them, I would be like, shit, I belong in that clique. I'm actually flexing. Look at me. You know, I'm 18. And this had an attitude every time I came around because my speakers was in the grill of my car and he hadn't thought of that. So it was kind of like he was jealous. You know, when you older, you feel like you win it and then some young guy come out of nowhere and he's killing it. You get jealous. Not me, but he did. And apparently his young homies, they wanted to click up and be cool with me, but he didn't. This is all Killer. I don't know if O'Killer is still a guy out there or not, but if he's watching this video, please let the people know that I am not making this up. O'Killer told me, he like, yeah, my boy CJ on 32s, he don't really mess with you like that, you know what I'm saying? So me and you, we can ride, but you know, you can't really ride with our car club or whatever because you're not from Chicago and you don't sell. Of course I don't sell crap, bro. Come on, man. In and out of prison for stuff, not nothing to brag about. But of course, CJ on 32s continues to tell people he was rich before I put him on because he had a set of $20,000 rims, and still to this day he has that same mentality. He think that because he got a car on rims that he's rich. My God, if you were rich, you would own property. You would have businesses, successful businesses that are running. Not a Ponzi scheme talking about 200 ticket sale. Get your tickets now. My guy, you're nothing more than a club promoter. You're literally a glorified club promoter, promoting the club and promoting your tickets to sell cars that you're not giving away. Bro, you are not winning on any account. And for anybody watching this video that thinks that having any type of money means that you're the man, you're dumb. Do not allow that to be the way that you live your life. Having money doesn't mean anything. Look at all these NBA players that be having $100 million and go broke. What do you think money is? Money is supposed to be used to acquire assets to keep the money coming. But if you're buying nothing but liabilities, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to go broke. Buying jewelry, buying cars, buying flights for Tata and royalty. That does not amount to anything, bro. You live in the strip club. You're not making money. You're giving away money. Since CJ on 32s likes my leftovers, I should give him all the things that I left over here. This is the things that I did not take yet. I've already moved my closet, all my clothes, all my shoes that I care about. It's been gone, but I still have a lot of leftovers for my boy CJ on 32s who just can't seem to get his own plate of food. Now, I do understand he's upset that I had his baby mama around, but hey, I mean, I'm winning. You know what I'm saying? What I'm supposed to do. I move first. You move after me. Whatever I do, you try to do. You're older than me. That's what makes all this like embarrassing, my guy. You're literally 48 years old. I'm 36 years old. You're 12 years older than me. And without me making any moves, you have no moves. Literally, this dude has been so silent, I forgot he existed. But of course, when I brought his baby mama around, I already knew what he was going to do. His baby mama told me specifically, she said, all he going to do is fly out Tata. And I said, I don't care. Why would I care about Tata? The one free, bro, super free girl. Matter of fact, she be giving me money. Not now. That's old news. But still, I mean, what in the hell made him think that flying Tata out to be with the already bust down royalty would make me feel any type of way other than happy? I literally had the time of my life. When Nique called me and said, baby, there it is. I was like, what? That's dumb. That's literally embarrassing. If it was me, I would have got a 5-star chick. I would have tried my hardest to get Lexi, because Lexi ain't going. So it just shows you that he really don't have no emotion. Anybody on this earth can have royalty. She has 5 kids, 2 pimps. Don't forget Rico and the ballhead pimp. She has 2 different pimps and 5 kids. And on top of that, her mom's technically her pimp too. She's on OnlyFans for $3.99. Bro, they are free bops. No one cares about at all. You're not having no emotion with them around. It probably smells like gonorrhea in there when you put them together. I already know. And then you got them wearing your jewelry. Bro, that shit ass. You need to sell that shit back to Ali. Because I swear to you, he scammed you, my guy. Craziest thing.
Now that was wild, but I get it. I'm an Aries too. My birthday is literally 3 days after CJ's. So when I say, I feel him, I feel him. People don't always understand Aries. We say things we don't mean. We push people away when we're hurt. And it sucks when the people closest to you, your inner circle, just bounce. But at the same time, CJ does say things that push people away. So it's like, you're hurt, but you're also making people back off.
Alright guys, that's it for today's episode of Gossip Unplugged. We talked Nique, Daysha, Laina, King, and CJ So Cool. And now, it's your turn. Let's talk in the comments. Do you think King is low-key bitter about Nique's success? Shang and Nique and Daysha still collab even with the drama surrounding Laina? And be honest, is CJ So Cool misunderstood or just messy? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell so you don't miss the next drop of tea. And as always, it's your girl Bella, signing out. Stay unbothered, stay unplugged.